JC Magic TV, and we are on a road trip. I won't be paying attention to the chat too much, but welcome in. Enjoy the scenery as we go across the state of Maryland. Hello, E and B. Welcome in. Yes, road trip. Heading towards Baltimore, Maryland. I'm right now down in Maryland, along the Kaiser's Ridge area, Route 68. I'm heading to Baltimore, Maryland area. And I figure I'd just go live, enjoy the scenery, more mountainous scenery and everything. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the holder fixed a little bit. So, just enjoy the scenery. I'll be hard to read the chat a little bit, so... Oh, okay, Coaster Mom. Yeah, actually heading to a meetup around the Baltimore with a lot of different Pete McDevitt show and a lot of other Disney YouTubers. Some are sports YouTubers that watch various. Should probably put my phone on do not disturb. Yes, there's actually going to be a bunch of different people going to be there. He had arranged a nice meetup in the Baltimore area. I live about 4 hours away. I'm about 2 hours into my trip. I should have left a little bit earlier, and I had thought about possibly flying down there, which would have only been an hour flight. But I decided I would rather drive. Welcome in, Duquesne Duke Mom. Yes, Dave, like to live dangerously there. But we're down in the Maryland part on Route 68 or Highway 68. And then the rest of the way will be I-70 and mixture of stuff. So enjoy the views down in this area. It's a little more mountainous, mountain range-ish on this 68 and everything like that. So just enjoy the views. I'm not going to be able to read chat as much. Now this route goes by Cumberland, Maryland, close to Deep Creek, Maryland, which I'm already past that area. But Cumberland, Maryland, Frostburg, Maryland, Hancock, and then you'll kind of meet up right into the Beltway area of like Hagerstown, Frederick. Now I'm not on the turnpike. Where I live, I could take the turnpike or this, but if I took the turnpike, it seemed like a little longer just because of where I live. I'd go all the way over to Breezewood and then get off and go down. But I decided to take Route 40 through Uniontown and then pick up 68. Yeah, the turnpike is money. And that's one of the reasons why I like this area here. Coming down to Route 68 through Uniontown, and that doesn't cost me too much. Doesn't cost me much money. Yeah, it is. I do have an Easy Pass, though. I mean, it gives a little bit off of it, but I didn't need to do the turnpike this time. Yes, they're gonna be doing the Washington Nationals baseball game. Yes. Hello, Teresa. Welcome in. Now that's the only thing. I'm heading to Baltimore. The Penguins are at home tonight for their game 6. Kind of a crucial game for the Penguins. I feel though if they have to go to game 7, they're down and out. Yeah, Dave. Pete had put it together where it all depended if the Orioles would have been home, we would have went to the Oriole game. But since they're not at home and the Washington Nationals are home, tomorrow night that's the baseball game and everything. Also, this evening he had arranged to have like a cocktail party type of thing at a local place by his home. I know there's probably about 30 to 40 people coming, some with their families. And I know one or two came from either the Oregon, California area and Washington area. And others are from New York, Florida, Maryland, Virginia. So some of the local people. So just some various meetup points and stuff. I wanted to go to the one that they had up in Mohegan Sun, but different things fell into that where I wasn't able to go. Oh, that'll be cool, Teresa. You'll have fun. Yeah, it should be fun, Dave. I had a good time when I met everybody up at the boardwalk back in November. Yeah, Disney Baker will be there. And it's fun to meet up different people. I've been part of different groups. Yeah, Annie Koo has flown from the West Coast to this coast. And I know there's another handful of people from Florida. Oh, that'll be fun, Teresa. Yeah, I'll be heading down there pretty soon to Disney over the summer. Or beginning before the summer actually starts. No, Dave. It was anybody, like if you have watched any of Pete's streams and stuff, I know he had invited various people that wanted to come. There's a lot of them that they only have their channel name because they watch other people like This Our Dreams, or watch Pete McDevitt's show for the sports, or his other shows where he interviews other type of YouTubers or vloggers, or I know he's also interviewed various people like authors, book authors and stuff. But no, it could have been anybody because there's a handful of people, all they do is watch and participate in other people's shows and are moderators and stuff. Or they're part of Resort TV 1 and everything. Yes, Dennis. I'm not gonna stay live all the way into Baltimore, but probably to where a point where if I have to pull over or something, then I'll end the stream. But figure I'd give you some views and everything. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm sure there was probably more that wanted to come, but because of other things going on, they probably would have been there or would have tried to have. We'll see how the signal holds up. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And also, like this evening, make sure you look up Dad Builds and subscribe to his channel, because I know he's going to go live this evening. So, and hit that notification bell if you, or at least go check out Dad Builds later and decide if you want to subscribe. Hello, Keith BDF. Thank you for joining. I just figured I would go live here because not many people, you know, you always see Florida and Orlando. There's nothing against that. But other people don't get to see other parts of the United States or even visit. And like I said, this area is, this is down in Maryland, and it runs parallel to our Pennsylvania Turnpike called Interstate 68. And then it'll run into 70 and takes you into either the Washington, D.C. Beltway or the Baltimore Beltway. I honestly don't come this way that often because we live more in the Pittsburgh area. If we go to Orlando, we just go straight down 79 through West Virginia and do 79, 19, and whatever else the roads, 77 to 95 outside of Columbia. Kind of when you guys all watched This Our Dreams, driving back and forth till they permanently moved. That's the way I would go to Florida if I drove. And I know last summer I drove across the Pennsylvania Turnpike to the Gettysburg, Hershey area. That's on my channel. Yeah, in this area too, Frostburg and Cumberland, they actually have a scenic railway that you can take also. A train ride along the ridges and stuff here. And there's some other areas too where they have the train rides, so scenic train rides. Looks like it's starting to rain, or it gets off and on like a drizzle and stuff. I figure I'd take you along for a little bit of a ride here. Probably when we get closer. I'm pretty well filled up in gas and stuff like that, so it'll be you can tell it's summer around here because all the construction barrels and everything. Yeah, Keith, I'm sure you're getting excited. counting down the days, getting real close to your Disney trip. Hello, Pam Spam. Yeah, I almost was gonna fly down here, but I waited a little too long to. It would only have been an hour flight. Had I booked it a little bit sooner, and I actually almost was gonna buy the ticket this morning, and then just decided to fly down. But sometimes I'd rather have my own car. It's about a 4-hour drive. Getting down here is not too bad. On the way home, I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to get home, type of thing. Just because the drive ahead or whatever. But I figured get out and see something and everything. Because if I would have flown down there, I would have just flew in now. Because my flight was at like 1:30 and would have gotten down here about 2:30. Had I booked it a little bit sooner and decided, I'll fly in, I probably would have done that. And that was the only other thing. I kind of wish I would have gotten myself going a little bit sooner just to look around a little more. It's been a while since I've been in the Baltimore area. And even the DC area itself. Or coming down into where hello, Penguin Master. Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. I'm sure you're excited for the Penguin game this evening. Stay there. That's anything this area here, it's back and forth of 3 lanes, 2 lanes. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. I know it's Friday the 13th. I don't want to jinx myself here. But I hope you have a good weekend. Make sure you're subscribed to the Disney Baker. I believe he's going live sometime tomorrow doing a cooking show. And also Dad Builds. He'll be live later this evening. And I know T. Marie's Place might be live. And you never know, there might be other people that are off and on live. I won't probably go live while I'm down there. If I do, it might be a quick Instagram type of thing and just do some video. And maybe my trip home I'll go live on my way home. Sorry about the line. Went into like Cambridge, or Cumberland, I'm sorry, Cumberland, Maryland. We have your tour buses and stuff. It's been a while since I've been down in Cumberland. I came down one time for their train ride. I ended up not doing the train, but it was pretty cool watching it come in and everything. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to do it, but then I decided not to. But it looked like it would be fun. I wanted to wait to take like the kids and stuff. And just haven't been back in a while. Get around too. And I know down here, like the Rocky Gap Casino, I've never really been there. I know if you take the Amtrak from Pittsburgh, you kind of go down through this route down in this area. If you took the Amtrak from Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C., it kind of travels down through this area. Yeah, I know what you mean, Duquesne Duke Mom. I know once I got going and got on the highway and everything, and got past these one big trucks and stuff on a 2-lane highway, I was able to pick up some time and stuff. And I know in some areas, some of the people you wonder if I'm going right at the speed limit and they're flying by me. But you just never know where the police are at or whatever. But I also know we're at this point, I'll be getting into all that traffic with the different people that live live around or travel into DC and Baltimore for work, but live out in the suburbs area. I know, like along this area, not sure exactly what point it is, but they actually have like this rest stop that has like this big overview and stuff like that. Oh yes, I've heard of that app before too. Yeah, it is. I remember the first time we actually took this route that I'm on now. We were going to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, And this area, though, uh, except like the Cumberland area, a lot of times there isn't too many restaurants or places. Like if you were on the turnpike, they have the rest areas and stuff like that. But this route, you actually have to get off and go into the towns to go to different things. But we had seen that, and it was really pretty neat. There's the Rocky Gap State Park, and they have a casino there. I've never really been there before. You can tell I don't really drive too much around these parts. A lot of times when I'm doing vacations, it's either to amusement parks or we've been out to Gettysburg because my niece had gone to Gettysburg, and just been to other places and flying to Disney. So when you fly, you don't really see a lot of the in-between stuff. But then, when you're driving to Florida to Disney, you're not really wanting to stop and visit other places because your whole thing is to go to Disney or the various Orlando parks. And actually, that rest stop that we'll be going by, I won't be stopping there, but that actually where it parallels the Pennsylvania Turnpike is a rest stop called the Side Hill because of the way it's mountainous and everything. Turn you this way a little bit. You could see the mountains. Hello, Emily, LSU mom. Thank you. Yeah, it should be fun. I think it'll be fun. For me, it might be a little overload in a sense because I'm not as talkative and different things, but it'll be fun to meet the different people and everything. Must have rained through here because the road's all wet. So I'm just kind of wiping off my windshield a little bit because it got really pelted there with the rain. This area is called Martin's Mountain. Yes, Sheree, that's what I'm doing. It is the meetup, LSU mom. I'm heading to the meetup. Yeah, I'd love to be going down to Disney, but right now it's the meetup. I'll be down there soon enough. Yeah, part of me wishes I was. Part of me, though, I know on Sunday that Mercy Me is at Epcot for their concerts. And had I probably had planned to fly to Baltimore area, I might have looked into adding like a couple of days and flew from Baltimore down to Orlando on Sunday and stayed till Monday or Tuesday. Hello, Bruins fan. Because they've had some really good concerts there lately. And I'll miss the M80s by a couple of days. Yes. Yes, I am Bruins fan. Thank you. Yeah, Toby Mac was good. That's one of the things I like their concerts. They mix it up with different music genres. Yeah, it'll be a little interesting because be at the meetup and stuff, and the Pens play tonight, so I'll have to be watching on my phone, see how the Penguins do tonight. Yeah, we'll be coming up to the area like if I would have taken the Pennsylvania Turnpike to Breezewood. You kind of, when you get off at Breezewood, you go down into Hancock, Maryland, and meet up with this road because this will eventually turn into 70. Getting the bug splats and stuff. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit. It's off and on, even though it's not like a dark clouds. It's just kind of going in and out of these cloud patches and stuff. That's like when I was packing, it's like, oh, what type of jacket? Throw in my windbreaker. Rain is kind of making it blurry there a little bit. For me, it's about 4 hours. Yes, Mad Hatter. It's about 4 hours, Emily. If I would have flown, it would have been an hour. It kind of felt weird. And a part of me wanted to fly, and then the other part of me felt like, well, I know some other people are driving a little bit further than I am, and it felt kind of weird flying down. So, but part of me was like, well, I'd like to get there. If I could get my act together and decide, I probably would have flown in early this morning and then done like the Baltimore Harbor before checking in and everything. No, it's not too bad. Like getting there, it's exciting and everything. I know on Sunday when I start heading home, it'll kind of like feel draggish in a way. Yeah, that's the thing too, because my flight, if I would have done it, was going to be at 1:30. It actually would have landed by now. But there was one at 1:30, and then there was one a little bit later. But I would have had to be there, like you said, 2 hours before, and at the airport. So this way, the 2 hours that I would have been heading, that 3 hour span before being at the airport for the flight, I'm about halfway there. It took me just a tad longer than I wanted because of the traffic on Fridays getting down to this area. Then I stopped to gas up and get something to eat. Sorry about that getting a little blurry there because it sort of rained a little bit and I wanted to wipe off the windshield. Yeah, that's true, Dennis. No, it probably won't, and that's why, part of me was like, man, I wish I would have gotten myself ready and gone a little bit earlier than what time I left my house. So, yeah, see, that's the same for me. It's about 16 hours to Disney. I mean, I'm sure I can push it, to get there 14, but that would be pretty much just stopping real quick and keep on going. It all depends what's available. A lot of times we have there's a gas station called the Get Go, which a grocery chain by us owns that, called Giant Eagle. And then there's times I go to Sam's Club and BJ's, because sometimes you get it a little bit cheaper there with the warehouse clubs. And then Sunoco and Sheetz. Sheetz is another one, but sometimes with Sunoco I get grocery points from one of the local grocery stores. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome in. I am in Maryland area, around Hancock, Maryland. We went through Cumberland a little while ago, but we're getting close to Hancock, Maryland. Heading towards Baltimore. The Baltimore, DC area. And I know once Frederick, Maryland area, and then headed up to Gettysburg, we got, so it really didn't make any sense for us to keep doing the 68. My Wi-Fi device, they're a little bit better, but I actually have it packed in thing. Yeah, 695 will be a little bit rough. I'll probably end the stream before that, before I really get into that area, just because I want to put on the room for the hotel area that I'm staying at and everything. Just because I haven't really been down here that lately. Yeah, I don't know, Rhonda. And I think that's why my flight, if I was to fly, it was actually delayed out of Pittsburgh. And I could see that it was probably getting ready to rain. And if this rain gets pretty big, I'll probably end the stream just so I can concentrate on the road. Because now all you're going to see is the windshield wipers. Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, I'll make a decision if it gets really bad. I'll end the stream. But I do thank everyone for joining. If you're here and haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, check out all our other videos and everything. Hello, producer Preston. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I will. Thank you. And make sure you check out Dad Builds later. Now, I'm not driving to Florida. I'm driving to Maryland, Baltimore for the meetup. But welcome in, Frankie. And of course, it just started raining. So if it keeps raining hard, I'll have to end the stream. Well, welcome in, Frankie. Now, I should be heading down to Florida in 2 weeks. So that, for Memorial Day weekend. I should probably get around him just because he's flashing up a lot of the rain here. Because he has a trailer and stuff. And it won't be too bad with the raindrops and everything. Plus the camera looks like it's a little blurry because of the raindrops there. I do have a reservation for Epcot for the opening day. So hopefully I'll get one of the virtual lightning lane passes. But I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream just because it's getting a little heavier rain and everything, as you can see, and all you're going to see is raindrops and everything. But yeah, if I get a virtual queue, I know some people, it all depend on, I know some people will cancel their Epcot reservations if they don't get the virtual queue or whatever. I probably won't do that because I'm sure the park's going to be busy and everything. But I do thank everyone for joining me on this little bit of a stream, and maybe just catch me later or at some other time. And that way, I just want to stay safe since it's getting a little bit harder rain, and of course the traffic will be coming. So thank you for joining me. Check out Dad Builds later this evening if you haven't already done so. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And also check out the Disney Baker and various other creators throughout the weekend. This Our Dreams and Mouse Talk. I know they'll all be going live all this weekend. So have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys all in the chat. And you never know, I might have a surprise Instagram or maybe even a surprise stream itself. So have a great time, everyone. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Give you a little bit of a view here. Because I know it's raining, but it gets a little bit harder and it's hard to concentrate. So have a great day, afternoon and weekend, everyone. And I will see you in the chats, and let the adventures begin. And thank you for joining me. Bye, everyone.